Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Kyle and I'm back again this time to give you another One Piece video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing, of course, the latest One Piece chapter. Now, I will say this first, I know I look extremely tired, I am, but it's not going to stop me from making the video, and of course, well, I read the One Piece chapter, so that was the other thing. Anyway, so let's actually get into talking about the latest chapter. I will be honest, I knew about the Sanji stuff. I knew that he got caught because my guy, my boy, JD Legends sticking up for Sanji, but just getting so much abuse to Sanji, and of course, Jay just not knowing what to do apart from sort of retweeting with memes. I did comment on one because I then saw that Zoro must have had a W because he pretty much looked like someone edited a picture, made it look like Zoro had cut Sanji, but it was, I'm not gonna lie, quite funny. Don't get me wrong, I love Sanji. Sanji's a great character. I love all the Straw Hats. Just I love Luffy a lot more because Luffy is my favourite character, but I love them all and they're all great in their own way. So I will admit I did see that. But I am very glad that I didn't see anything else because there were still quite a few things that made me really happy about this chapter. One, I still nearly dropped my phone because I got really excited thinking that someone was going to show up, and it didn't happen. I got so excited and I thought this one man, well, his crew as well, would be showing up. But nah, it's not the case. It's something different. Still hype. Still very hype. Very strong ending, I will say that, considering we've got an actual break now, so we're back in a couple of weeks. But Oda finished off strong with this chapter. Started off very memey with Sanji, but finished off strong, so I'm really happy about that. And you know what, speaking on Sanji as well, is that I guess I kind of expected it to happen, because that's just Sanji, but I don't know about you guys, but I kind of got like a different feel from Sanji at first until I saw that I love you, but then I tried to sort of take that into account and think, oh, is he just saying that? There is ways that it could be done, it could be interpreted in two different ways. One meaning, yeah, he is just being Sanji, and the second one being, well, he's just using it as like a ploy to get out of there, really, to do what he can. And the fact he gets called a boy, that was quite funny. He says that he's a man and that he says that he loves Black Maria. I was thinking, no, that's definitely normal. That's just Sanji. It's just Sanji all over. Ah, Sanji, come on. And then I sat there and I thought about it, like before I moved on, and I was thinking, wait a minute, could this be the one moment? Because Sanji's never really reacted like that to a lady. You know what he's like with his ladies, just the way he's been brought up. He just reacted so differently. And then I sat there and thought, needs to get away, and it's exactly what he says. He needs to do other things. Like, he's got things to do, he's got a mission to accomplish here, so he hasn't got time to play around with all this. It's very confusing. I'm hoping it's the second one. I'm hoping he's taking the more serious route. He knows he can't hit a woman, but maybe in a way you can make him think, oh yeah, oh, he does love me, and lets him go, and then he manages to escape and then get straight back to where he is. And considering Jinbei and Luffy both comment on this as well, Sanji just wasn't impressed when he went there. He really wasn't. He knew what it meant. I'm praying for Sanji that it definitely is the second one, and I feel like that's the way it's going. I think there is always that little bit of meme, but then you have that serious moment with Sanji, and yeah, he's never... You think back to Enies Lobby with Khalifa, he took an L. Of course, he would never hit a woman. This just feels different. He's got an important mission, he knows this, and I think that's the top thing that he said, regardless of the amount of women that are there. Sanji's been doing pretty well. I will say this, like the fact that he had his little scuffle with King, he's been helping out a lot, he's been doing pretty well. Apart from Luffy being very savage towards him, that was quite funny, that was good. But I've got high hopes for Sanji, and I think he will come through. Hoping he gets a big fight, I really do hope, and I do believe that Sanji will get his big shining moment. We got to see him with that Germa outfit on. We saw it once, of course that was against King, but we saw it, a little glimpse. But we know he's got a big fight coming. We know he's got a huge fight coming. It's going to happen. And Sanji's just going to come out on top. All the Sanji stands are going to be very happy. Even if you are a Sanji fan as well, you're going to be happy that Sanji finally got something within the New World. Because at the moment, for me, he's just not really had that big shining moment. He had a great, backstory and everything within Whole Cake Island, which explained a lot. But fighting-wise... not really been at the top of the creme, the top of the pie. He's had his moments, but they've not really been too effective. But there's hope Sanji will have his moment. I do believe he will. So then going forward on in the chapter, Big Mom has made it up to the top. She pretty much made it up to the top because Zoro's looking at her. And Zoro getting a massive W this chapter. Getting a huge W. I knew it. It was obvious that Zoro was going to take out Apoo, and it makes sense. Zoro cut him down. Zoro, that little panel. I thought, yeah, oh, he's fuming. He needs to get up there. And you saw this little panel where he's just like, do you know what? I've had enough of this and I'm going for it. And he did. He took out Apu. And my prediction is coming true. It looks like he's going to fight Queen. Oh, it was so epic the way he stood there, just sliced up. He's got his sword pointing up, saying, I didn't come here for fun and games. I heard that Kaido is the strongest and I've come here to cut him in pieces. And Oda's literally just stroking the Zoro fans here. He's stroking the Zoro stands, just pushing that Zoro kills Kaido even more. I've seen it. It's spiked up again. It's going crazy. It's literally just like goes up and then, you know, sort of dies down a little bit. Then goes straight back up. Zoro is just getting so much love right now. He really is. But you know what would you expect, because Zoro is second in the crew. We know that. We know the order that they run in. So, of course, Zoro is going to get some really shining, flashy moments. And do you know what? I think he's going to do Queen in. I really do. I think Queen will do something. He will do some damage because Zoro doesn't really know what he's capable of at the moment. But then vice versa right here, because Queen doesn't know what Zoro's capable of, apart from seeing that attack where Queen absolutely crapped himself, which was quite funny. But I'm so glad this is happening. I always thought that Zoro would fight King, and I'm not saying that, I'm not ruling that out whatsoever. I'm not ruling that out, but it looks like he's fighting Queen, and I am fine with that because I think it would be an epic battle. And then of course Marco comes in and pretty much says to Zoro, oh, you guys are like the muscle here, can I help with anything? And I'm thinking that Zoro really needs to get up there because he knows that Luffy will most likely get up there, like before him, most likely, or at the same time. But the fact that you got two Yonko up there now, and yeah, we need to get people up there. Kid needs to get up there. He really needs to get up there. Whatever Law's doing behind the scenes as well, Law needs to do what he needs to do, but we need people up there because the Yakuza 9, they're pretty much done. Like, Zoro will do really well, but we know we need our GOAT. We need Luffy up there. I know if there's only Zoro stands that are watching, it's going to be like, yeah, no, Zoro is the GOAT. That's the one we're waiting for. What do you mean? Zoro's the GOAT. We know that Luffy's going to get up there eventually, and it's going to be very, very soon. I feel like Chapter 1000, I've got some predictions, and I'm going to do a prediction video on that, so stay tuned for that. But for now, yeah, the fact that Marco's there just makes it so much better. Even Marco just being there and, you know, probably taking Zoro up. At least Marco and Zoro are there to help out, which is great. So that's a for the Yakuza 9 and for the battle. And then the moment where I nearly dropped my phone, the moment where I nearly got excited, well, I did, and it wasn't meant to be. I thought when they mentioned about the earthquake and that everyone was feeling it, I thought, it's him, it's him. I thought Blackbeard had showed up. I really, really thought Blackbeard had shown up. Just hearing the earthquake and then everyone just thinking, why is the ground shaking? What's this earthquake? What's going on? I thought Blackbeard would have showed up. That would have been, oh, it would have been epic. Three Yonko. 3 out of the 4 would have been there. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Oh, I got so excited. But no, what Oda did with that was fantastic. As I said, finished off very, very strong, but kind of crushed me a little bit. I really, really thought Blackbeard would have shown up. That would have just been havoc all over the place. That would have been pure havoc. It would have been great. I'd have loved every moment of it. Just seeing Blackbeard just standing there like, I don't know, like you've got a broken up rock and he's got his foot on it and he's just got his arm on there like this. Oh, you can see my scratch. Yeah. So he's pretty much like this and he's like, let's go, it's time. Let's wreak havoc. So, the earthquake was in fact Kaido, because Yamato was lovely enough to explain it to us. Thank you, Yamato. The dragons can create like flame clouds, and so there is no sea. Kaido has basically got the island and taken it out of the ocean, and he's taken it towards the flower capital. Like, it's on its way. And do you know what? This is sick. This is so sick, and you know why? An aerial battle. What I mean by aerial battle, I don't mean like it's going to be all air, but do you get what I mean? It feels like it's a race against time that Kaido needs to be beaten. Well, it can go 2 ways. First being, yeah, Kaido needs to be taken down, but then the island will drop, and that will not be good. So Luffy's got to get up there with whoever else, whether it be Luffy on his own or Zoro and Kid and Law. They've got a lot of work to do. If they could bring Kaido and Big Mom down, that would be sick, like, before they get there. But I don't know. It all really depends on what Oda wants to do. If he's bringing it to make it new Onigashima, which it is, and Wano, I don't know what happens to Wano, and they land destructive, it's going to be chaos. I think maybe we'll get half the battle. We'll get half the battle up in the air, and then we'll get the rest of the battle on the ground. I think that's the best way of doing this. I think that'd be the best way for Oda to do it. That's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts on it and what will happen. But Oda ended that chapter so strong. So strong. So you see the island, you see Kaido, and he's just standing there with his club, and he just means business. That guy just means so much business. He's definitely out of this world, and so is Big Mom, but Kaido just takes the cake, doesn't he, with a lot of things. He's a fantastic character, very well written, very powerful. So overall, guys, yes, fantastic chapter. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see the next chapter in a couple of weeks. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. If you liked anything I had to say and you enjoyed my video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below your overall thoughts. What did you think? What are your future thoughts on this? Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. That would be absolutely amazing. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you guys never ever miss a post. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Until then, see ya.